Nice.
All right. Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
No,
welcome back.
Girls
welcome
Allowed.
back. No Girls Allowed. Which it's always been titled.
That's
Yeah, that was the
what it's
title
been.
from episode 1. Now, just to let it be clear, we don't hate women.
No.
Oh,
Okay,
I
maybe
don't.
these
No.
two. Maybe
No.
they do.
I love
don't.
women. I love women. I respect them. I can't keep it straight. That's not true. Anyway, move on.
We appreciate you, but you're not allowed. This is
Only
is-
boys.
this is boy hour.
just mandatory, but
Mandatory.
territory plus man.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah. See,
It's
that's funny. That's
man.
good.
That was actually funny. That was actually good.
Thank you.
That was clever.
Thank you.
That was clever.
Thank you.
Clever
Oh,
alert.
Thank you.
This
I'm
user
gonna-
is clever.
I'll
the fuck up.
I'll jot that down in my notebook.
Let me open up my joke stealing notepad.
Oh God.
But anyways, yeah, we're back with more Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess.
Twilight
chapter
Princess. Chapter 5.
5?
5. Yeah,
Yeah,
Five.
right?
Yeah, out of 9. I've done some thinking, and I think there's going to be 9 chapters.
9 chapters, so we're over halfway.
Yay!
All right, so what are we talking about today, fellers?
We're talking about Snowhead. We're talking about... Okay, so we just finished up Arbiter's Grounds, watched the cutscene where Ganondorf breaks free from his chains and fucking croaks one of the sages. This time, we're talking about traveling up Snowhead Mansion, talking about going into Snowhead Mansion, talking about going down Snowhead Mountain.
Isn't it called Snowpeak?
Yes, it is. There's a mountain in Majora's Mask called Snowhead, and I always get them confused. I'll probably do it over and over again throughout this podcast.
It's all good. It's all good. So how? Okay, so the first part of the puzzle is you have to get a special fish
Yes.
that
So
has
okay,
a
wait.
special scent.
So this is a unique part of the game in that there's really not there's barely anything between the dungeon. Like you finish up Arbiter's Grounds and then it's just like, all right, now head over to the Snowpeak. Excuse me. To get the So go on, Christian.
So you find out because there's a group of people in Telma's bar that for some reason
Do you know what they're called?
I
What are
don't
they
fucking
called?
know.
They're called something.
I don't remember. I haven't actually talked to them.
Oh, that's fair.
Antifa.
That is what they're called.
And then so you talk to them. What are they actually? They're called like the Freedom Fighters.
No.
What are they called?
Al-Qaeda?
Hold on.
They're the opposite of Al Qaeda. Al Qaeda are like the Twilight Realm people. Xanth's part of it.
Oh, I think I saw that in the lore in the Hyrule Historia.
Yeah.
Xanth posing with an AK.
They're called the Resistance.
That's so stupid.
That is pretty dumb, if I do say so myself.
That's pretty stupid and dumb.
No wonder I didn't care. But anyways, so so for some reason they know what's going on, and you talk to the bitch with dumb hair, but in rockin' bod.
Ashay.
All due respect.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Telma for a second.
All due respect.
And
No.
so you talk to her, she gives you a sketch of the beast, and all you care about is the fish on it. You talk to some Zora, and they're like, yo, this fish is unique to this little pool of water right here. You gotta go catch it, but what's that? You can't catch it with just bee larva or your normal hook. No, you have to travel your ass all the way back to Kakariko Village and find the mourning shithead Prince Zora dude who's crying at his mother's grave.
I thought
And
you said Prince Zuko.
you gotta beat him up and steal his earring.
Yeah, you gotta kick his ass and steal his earring. You slice him in half and take his earring.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah, so, okay, that's the one little, dumb... This fishing part, it takes no time at all, but it's still really dumb. You gotta go back to Kakariko Village and get the fucking Prince Ralts to give you his earring, and then you come right back to where you just
Ralts
were.
is a Pokemon, right?
What did I say?
Yeah, it's the small little, psychic type. Yeah.
Who is?
Sorry. Ralts. Ralts.
Yeah, Ralts is Gardevoir's
Yeah.
first evolution.
Yeah.
Why?
That's what I thought.
Why?
Okay, cool.
Why are you bringing him up?
Because you said Ralts, and
I did. When?
You
What are you talking about?
said Ralts. You
When?
said Prince Ralts or something.
Oh, his name was Prince Rawless.
Well, it sounded like Ralts, so I don't know
did
what
say.
to tell
I
you.
think.
Stupid.
So, Prince Shithead aside, I really do not like that guy.
He's like Colin, but worse.
He's like Colin, but well, I was listening back to the 3rd chapter, and it's like you guys are fucking right. He just collapses. He walks like 10 yards and collapses.
He literally leaves his village and then just starts to die.
Yeah, like the road from fucking Hyrule Castle to Doors Domain is like
It takes
it's
like
10
maybe 10
seconds.
minutes.
Yeah, and if you can like swim through that channel, it literally maybe takes like a minute to walk. And he's like, I can't do it. I can't.
He nearly dies.
Yeah, he literally collapses so bad he goes into a fucking coma for like weeks. He had to call a doctor. Probably because he saw one bug and got scared.
He saw a female golden ant and panicked.
Yeah, he saw the what? You saw the fucking plasma. What is the bug in Northern Hyrule? You guys know that, right?
No.
Have you guys been collecting those bugs?
No.
No.
I didn't even know she existed and Agatha existed until Dylan told me, and I upgraded my wallet size by giving her a bug.
Yeah, I think that side quest is fun. I like those bugs. How many of them have you collected?
Maybe 5.
5? LMFAO? What about you, Dylan?
I believe like 5 as well, maybe 4.
Well, we just watched you today. Oh wait, never mind. I was about to. Okay, no, go on. You collected the snails. In a certain location.
The snail. Yeah.
That was like last night, actually.
So
Christian, wait, I just want to say that you can cut this out, but I saw Dylan. I saw Dylan today. He showed me his screen. He's literally fucking on the last dungeon. He played way far ahead.
are you kidding me, Dylan?
So, we go talk to Shithead Prince, and we.
I'm just gonna beat the game. I'm just gonna beat the game. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, fuck you too. So yeah, we go ahead, Dylan.
No, please.
Okay, so we go get the fucking fish hook. We've said that a million times. You come back, catch the fish. Now, Christian, you have a story about this fish. You have a story about this fish. So what you're supposed to do, you catch the fish,
Okay,
flippy flops
we
around.
passed the bit, and I really need to clarify. I am not actually on the last dungeon. That was pure slander, and I thought he was going to come back and
Did you hear my voice was crack?
clear my name, but
No, that's not my style. Well, okay. I did exaggerate, but you are done with... Fuck! Excuse you. Okay, cut out that I said... Can you just bleep?
I'll bleep it. I have a bleep sound effect.
Make sure you bleep the words... That I said the words... Because I don't want people to know that you go to the...
such a stupid bitch, I swear to God.
What do you mean? Hey, it's me, Harper from the future. As of this episode, we have decided that I'm going to be doing all the audio editing. I get what I deserve. Why did you say that? Anyway, so yeah.
He did say I need to pull my weight harder.
Yeah, because Dylan did all the thumbnails. No, fuck.
What?
I did all the thumbnails. No, I didn't even do that. All right. So, what were you saying, Dylan? What did you want to... Oh, yeah, okay. So, you go catch the fish. You guys talk for a moment. I need to gather myself.
So you go catch the fish, and as the name implies, it is stinky.
Because it's called a reek fish.
It's called reek fish. So you sniff that bitch, and you follow it into
See,
Snowpeak, which
that-
is...
That's where my problem came in.
Yes.
So I thought, okay, so like in past Zelda games, you can put a fish in a bottle. Like that's like a whole side quest in like Ocarina of Time. Or not side quest. Main quest is putting a fish in a bottle and doing shit with it. So I thought I needed to catch the fish in a bottle and then have the beast like come up, take the fish, and then I followed him through the blizzard. That's what I thought it was. Because you're not, in most circumstances, you're not allowed to transform into Wolf Link if there are people nearby. But I guess the Zoras don't care. Cause like I literally was like, okay, there's no way that it's I saw that it was making like the scent mark, but I was like, okay, that's gonna be to like attract the beast. That's not for me because there's literally like 6 Zoras staring at me, fishing in their sacred waters with their dead prince's earring. He's not dead, but he's probably not gonna survive the trip back.
He should be dead.
He should be dead.
He's not gonna like Kakariko is a lot farther than Hyrule, so he's not gonna make the trip back. Let's be honest.
That's true.
So I was
And they
like,
come.
okay, there's no way I need to transform into a wolf and sniff it. But that's exactly what you have to do.
Did you not see the stink cloud
Well,
puffing off?
I just explained that. I thought like the stink
Yeah.
cloud was to summon the beast. Because I thought the beast was going to come, take the fish, and then I was just going to follow him through the blizzard. That's what I thought it was. And that would have been cooler, in my opinion.
it would have been cooler than following the scent, but it's alright. It's still cool. He's just saying, like, it is weird that you can just, for no reason, transform into a wolf right in front of all... Because even Gorons, you can't transform in front of. But Zoras you can. But only in that one instance. Because you can't transform in front of them in, like, the throne room. So you're just supposed to, like, know.
I guess
I get where it's coming from.
I guess the Zora are just more accepting.
But they're
than
not,
the
because up in the
Gorons?
throne room you can't. Like, it's, like, weirdly arbitrary whether or not you can.
So yeah, I mean, I wasn't stuck on it. I was stuck on it for like maybe like 5 minutes, and then I just tried it, and it was like, oh, well, there we go.
Yeah. Pretty lame. Pretty fucking stupid!
So you sniff the fish,
Yes.
and you go into Snowpeak Mountains, which is probably my favorite area.
Yes! Oh, I loved it.
It's like creepy, but not in the traditional sense.
It's creepy in
Not-
the same way that like
It's
the
like,
Lake Bay
it's-
Temple was.
yeah.
It's not creepy in like a supernatural way. It's creepy
No, it's
in
creepy
that
in like there's
you're-
no life up there kind
yeah,
of
you're
way.
you're lost in a blizzard. You can't
Yeah.
see anything.
Yes, true. That is correct.
You know, it's the nose knows, and that's what gets you through this. Is you just follow a scent all the way up the mountain until you get to this one little part where
Been following $1.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I didn't expect you to.
So you get all the way up to the top, and then there's like you have to like smack into the wall to make like a pile of snowfall.
That part took me a second. I didn't know that I was supposed to do that.
I thought I
Guys.
needed to like change into like normal Link and claw shot somewhere, but nope, you
Guys.
just bonk your dumbass head.
Guys,
What?
I'm really sad. I didn't save all my notes.
You're a fucking fool.
I wrote a ton of notes for this part, and I went to go look, and I didn't save my document that had all my notes.
What did you write them on?
On WordPad. On Word.
Word?
It's called WordPad. I don't have Microsoft Word. It's like a shittier version of Microsoft.
Word dog.
WordPad. It's on it. You have it on your computers.
Yeah.
You just look it up.
R/whoosh. Am I right?
See, I keep my notes up in my noggin.
I keep my notes on my phone because that
Fuck.
has an autosave feature,
God,
so
I'm
I don't
so
do stupid shit like that.
I guess I should, because I'm a dumbass, so...
Grump lumps equal hemorrhoids. See, I didn't save that, but I wrote it down and it saved itself. That is so fucking funny.
Grump lumps equals hemorrhoids.
That's what they are. Hemorrhoids are just grump lumps inside
Work
your
that in.
body. Oh,
That's true.
God.
That is a funny way to put it.
What even is a hemorrhoid?
It's like a congealed. What is the?
Congealed shadow spunk?
It,
I actually, because he said, wait, cut this out. Go on.
oh,
Okay, well, we'll save the hemorrhoid talk for later, I guess.
please. You know what?
so-
No, hold on. What are hemorrhoids?
What are hemorrhoids?
Congealed shadow spunk.
They're shut the fuck up. They're not.
Shadows, that's
They are
5 for
swollen
5.
and inflamed veins in the rectum and anus that cause discomfort and bleeding.
Ew!
Hemorrhoids are usually caused from straining during bowel movements, obesity, or pregnancy, or all
Uh-oh.
three, if you're like me.
I only have 2 of those.
I do push pretty hard sometimes. I remember when I was like a little kid, I thought it was like a test of strength, like how hard you could push poop out. So I would sit there and like literally veins would be like bulging on my forehead. My face would get all hot, and I'd just be there like.
Oh no!
And then like the tiniest little nugget would come out because like I was done.
Yeah.
My body was like, okay, fine.
Ain't that always
more.
how it works? The harder you push, the less comes out. I feel
For
like
real.
a massive shit's about to plop out of me, but it's just this little fucking Hershey's Kiss worth.
It sucks. And dude, let me tell you, being constipated is the worst.
It's horrible.
Shit, no pun intended. Ever. I was constipated as like a 5-year-old in preschool.
How? Why?
It just
many
happened. I got
lollipops.
like sick and I got constipated, and I couldn't poop on command like a normal child should. So the school got mad at my parents because they thought they didn't potty train me. So I was like in big trouble at school. My ass was on fire because I was literally shitting myself uncontrollably when I didn't want to.
Poor child.
That went on for like 2 weeks until finally I pooped on command, and it was like, my memory of it I know is inaccurate because I was a little kid, but you know like those like Mayan like ruin temples, like the stacked
Oh yeah.
like pyramid looking things.
yeah.
Yeah.
In my mind, I imagine like 2 like pyramids just like sticking out of the toilet. And my parents gave me a cookie. My parents gave me a cookie for successfully pooping on my own.
Because poop stacked so fucking high in the toilet, it looked like Mayan pyramids.
Well, that's my memory of it. It's
That's a
probably
really gross
wrong.
image.
That's so funny.
It's
a
probably
funny image.
incorrect, but that's how I remember it, and that's a proud moment of my life. And I haven't been constipated since, but I do have a variety of other shit issues.
That's your
Yeah, you do.
Valentine's Day story.
I didn't
damn.
snail trail and ruin carpet.
Listen,
though.
no, this is not about
Yeah.
me. Okay, this is not about me right now.
It's not as bad.
You and your temple shits can.
You have snail shits and he has temple shits.
Mine's
have-
cooler.
I have normal God-sanctioned missionary shits.
It's holy shit.
Just good old
Holy
plastic Lincoln logs.
my god! Christian, that was so fucking clever. Dylan, did you hear what he said?
Yeah.
That was so good. Like, in 1 second. Holy fuck, dude. Good job, man.
I thought Grumplumps was funnier, but
Oh, come on.
it's not a competition, I guess.
No, it's
Whatever.
not. Grumplumps is
Whatever.
funny, but I heard Grumplumps before earlier. That was
Oh.
off the cuff.
True. That was
That's
funnier
right,
in the
Dylan.
moment.
That was off the top of my pea brain.
Plus, I have like 2.5 beers in me, dude. So I'm pretty much
true.
wasted.
That burp tasted like weed. Why?
Are you a weed smoker?
I choose not to answer
That's a yes.
No.
at this
comment.
current time, as I am not
21
of the
years
age.
old.
I am 21 years old, actually. I take back what I... Yeah.
That's true. He's 21 years old playing this game on his GameCube.
That, and both of those are God-given facts. And that's a
God gave me
promise.
those. So we just talked about not Twilight Princess for like 5 minutes.
Okay, where
Princess.
were we?
Where were we actually? Oh, you guys were talking about bonking your head, and then I interrupted rudely by saying my notes are all deleted. So you bonk your head on that. You bonk your head on that snowbank, which I also was like, "What do you do here?" And then I was like, "Oh, that's right," because I remember getting tripped up by that. Why would you think to do that? It's like the gate in
because-
Grown Minds.
The snow was, like, hanging over the edge.
Yeah, but
So I thought I had to, like, hook shot it or something to, like, make it fall
Yeah.
down. But then I
Yeah.
realized, like, oh, if I just slam my fucking body into the solid rock, that should do something, right? And it did.
yeah,
So-
I guess. Okay, well, I guess. I mean, if you guys both figured it out, then I guess it
Yeah.
must not be that hard to figure out. But I knew what to do from previous playthroughs, so I didn't really have to figure it out. But okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
I mean, it was like, it's not like the biggest visual cue, but I guess,
No.
you know, like, you figure it out eventually.
You guys got it. I mean, you guys figured it out, and it's you guys we're talking about. So you get up.
You...
So you get up. so you get up the mountain. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about on the trip up the mountain?
There's another wolf statue.
True.
You play. I think is that the one where you play the Goron's Lullaby at?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah, apparently it's the Goron's Lullaby. It does sound a little bit like it. I don't know.
I'm still pissed that they put a Wind Waker song.
Oh
one of the
yeah,
songs
we were talking
for the
about this.
Wolf
You
stuff.
were such a fucking dork for caring about this. I'm like the world's biggest Zelda fan, and I don't give a shit. I don't understand. Why do
The
you care about
timelines don't
timeline?
intersect. Okay, that's from the child timeline.
Yeah,
oh wait,
that's-
no. We are in the child timeline right now because Twilight Princess is in the child
from
timeline.
the adult timeline where the hero of time doesn't exist anymore. So it doesn't make sense that you would use a Wind Waker song to call the hero of time when he had nothing to do with that. It should have been another. They could have copped out and done like Epona's theme. They could have copped out, done Lon Lon Ranch. They could have copped out, done something easy. But no.
They wanted to represent all the series. It's not. You don't think too hard about it. Why would any of these songs be here?
Because they're all songs that the hero of time had to play, and that's why they summon him. Because like he recognizes the jingle.
What about the fucking Zelda's Lullaby?
He learned that one. How do you think he got to everywhere?
Zelda's
In
Lullaby.
Ocarina.
Zelda Lullaby is not in Ocarina of Time.
Yes, it are.
No, it is. Uh-oh. Hello?
There's no defending that.
Guys, I was just kidding. Oh, is Dylan dead? Dylan?
No, I'm sitting here holding back so much.
So
Why? Holding back what about... I'm right about the music. I'm
mean
right
you're right about
about
the music?
this.
Always right. You're always right, aren't you, Christian?
Yeah.
I'm right about this. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't matter!
It
None of the
does
timeline
matter.
makes sense. Who
Dude,
gives
the
a fuck?
It's like the
timeline
Cheez-It
is
thing all over
everything.
again.
The timeline is everything. The timeline is everything.
Not even children, little 5-year-old babies care about fucking the timeline.
Well, yeah, because they're not even fucking potty trained yet. That is not a good. That is not a good defense for. Listen,
There
I
are there
get
there
you-
are there
I
are
get
some there are hardcore Zelda fans out there that
We're also
agree
polite.
with me 100%, and I know they're out there.
Yeah, they also agree with you that pussies are really scary, and I didn't want to have anything to do with them.
They kind of are, though.
Yeah.
oh god, they are though.
Yeah, you can say that, and it's not like
Yeah,
That's
I
why
like
you-
my roast beef sandwiches as
Oh,
only
God.
roast beef sandwiches.
Oh
and nothing more.
God.
God, I love roast beef sandwiches. I love Reuben sandwiches so much.
My loofah in my shower today, while I was taking a shower, I noticed kind of looks like a vagina
A loofah does look like a vagina a little bit. if you
because
look
like
at
it
from certain
folds
angles.
in.
What?
And it's like-
What is a loofah actually?
It's like a little scrubby thing that you use to
Yeah.
cleanse
those little, like-
yourself of dirt.
Those little fluffy balls that are in showers, like they hang from the handles or whatever.
That's
by
a
string.
loofah.
That is.
That
Yes.
is a loofah. I
How
got one
does
just
that look like
recently.
How does that look like a pussy?
If you like the folds coming out of it, if you look
I'll
at it like straight ahead.
Send you a picture, but mine has like two sides. One that's like the normal
Send me
fluffy
a s-
side, and one that's
I-
like
Like a
scrubby
abrasive-
side,
Christian, you've never seen one. You're a fucking dirty virgin. You don't know what a vagina looks like.
or a loofah. apparently.
I've watched porn and I have eaten someone out before, so I
have
know what
not.
it's like. I have.
Yeah,
You
what's her
have not.
What's her name? What's her name? What's her full name and social security number?
God, it was awful. It was an awful experience. I don't want to remember it.
Why?
But it did
Oh,
Why was it
ain't
awful?
that convenient?
Why was it awful? Did it just not taste good?
happen. Yeah, and the person was kind of gross.
That's fair.
But I do think I think vagina tastes not that. It's like pretty middle. I'm not grossed out by it, but I don't like how it tastes.
I mean, if it's like well kept, I don't think it's a problem.
No, it's not. Yeah, and you know, like people who like they have to eat cum, and like I don't know.
They don't have to.
I have no qualms. I think it's fun.
They're not forced to eat it.
Forced to eat? Yeah, I guess you're
Like,
right.
Like they can just like stop
pull the
and
penis out of your mouth
just
before
go
it
pew.
finishes up.
You spray your shadow spunk elsewhere.
Yeah.
and we're back in.
There's
That,
the shot.
see, I tied it back into Legend of Zelda.
We're going on tangents. This cast is tangents. We're going on tangents, dude.
All right, so you make it up the mountain, and this is actually something I don't think you guys did. If you talk to the what's his? Is he Yet? What is this? Yeto? Is that his
Yeto.
name?
Yeah, his name is Yeto.
Yeto. If you talk to Yeto, as he's holding a giant big fish, if you talk to him as Wolf Link, he talks about how if he didn't have fish, he would eat you.
Oh.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool.
And then
You'll
he
have
says, he's like, oh, you're friendly? Then I guess I won't be taking you home
my
tonight.
God.
You'll have to show that in your footage.
I will.
video.
And then, yeah, you just talk to him as normal Link, and he's like, he's really nice. He's really
So,
friendly.
quick
He's nice.
shout out to Corona Hard Seltzer Blackberry Lime. This shit tastes like piss.
I want some.
So
Oh,
thanks for that.
Have you guys actually tasted piss before?
Of course.
No.
Oh, yeah, no, me either.
Come on, Dylan. You can be honest with us
No,
here.
I am being.
I just had really hard deja vu. Like, I feel like I've heard Dylan... I heard that exact encounter before.
We've talked about this many times before, I believe.
About drinking piss? Have we actually?
Yes, yeah.
So,
I know we've talked about drinking cum before.
we have talked about... I've talked about that many times, so I tell the story all the time about how, like, when I was younger, every time before I would come, I'd be like, I'm gonna eat my own cum this time. I'm gonna do it. And then I would come and be like, that's gross. I'm not doing it. And I never did. So you've drank piss, Dylan.
I'm drinking it right now. As a matter of fact.
Oh! Oh!
Oh my god.
Why? Stop drinking it!
Oh, but it's so bad.
It's all alcohol. All alcohol's like that. You don't want to drink it. But
You don't
you
want to do it,
kidding?
but you have to.
Yeah.
Like a few months ago, I had a delicious alcoholic beverage. I forgot
was
what it was
drinking-
called, but it was
an apple juice.
No, it was no, what was it? It was something tequila, but it was mixed with something that tasted really good.
Yeah, mixed drinks are good.
Oh,
I like Irish cream too.
I think
I've
that's
not
what it
had Irish
was.
cream
I
before.
think
Yeah,
that's what
Irish
it
cream.
was.
Dude, Irish cream is so... I would drink Irish cream just straight up alone. It's so good.
That stuff, yeah, it was good. It was tasty. That's the alcohol you gotta be careful of, because that's the one that will get you fucked.
Yeah. Because you just are like, I actually want to drink... Like, that's why... That's why I don't get fucked, because it's like I want to drink more, but do I really want to fucking force my tongue to experience more like whiskey or whatever the fuck?
Yeah.
Whiskey.
All right, we need to stay on track better.
Right.
Okay.
Oh.
So snowboarding mission. You have to snowboard to
I
the
love
Snowpeak
this.
Mansion.
It was cool, but it felt a bit slow
Yeah.
to me.
What?
I
No.
expected it to be faster.
Did you hold forward on the control stick the whole time?
I did not.
Then
There you go.
Yeah, you go faster if you hold forward.
How many times
Let's
did you
see.
guys get bumped off?
None.
Like 3 times.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I got
got
right
bumped.
to the end.
I didn't.
Well, that's
I
because you
once.
were going like 2 miles an
Yeah,
hour.
you
You were
were-
going 70.
Baby speed.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I kept getting like right to the end, and then I'd like somehow fly over the railing. I'll send you my footage of that part so you can show that. But I kept falling off and getting frustrated.
I'll need to
Dude,
see
but
that.
The snowboarding is so fun, dude. And the music, the music doesn't play till you do it later, like as a side quest. But it's still really fun.
Yeah,
I
I
love
liked
it.
it. I thought it was neat.
Yeah, you feel so fast, and that mountain's covered in rupees and stuff, and it's like, oh, it's so fast, dude. It's so fun. I loved the snowboarding. I don't think I remembered it being as fun as it was. And then we're already there. We're already at the dungeon because it's like I was saying. This is a really short section between dungeons. So
Exactly.
So what is the dungeon's 4th treasure chest contain, Dylan? Do you remember?
4th treasure chest.
10 gold rupees.
10 gold rupees, which equates to 100 rupees.
It's a pretty
Wait.
big reward.
Wait, what is it? How much is a gold rupee worth?
10.
In this game, it's 10.
Well, that's a yellow rupee.
Oh, gold?
Gold
I don't think
rupees
so.
exist.
Do they? I thought the highest was
Yeah.
orange.
In Ocarina of Time, I think that's 200. No, they're colored gold, but they're called huge rupees.
Silver rubies in this game are worth 200, so
Yes.
I would assume gold would be 300.
Okay. So we're gonna operate on the basis that a gold rupee is 300 rupees.
Mm-hmm.
So Christian is telling us that the 4th chest in the Snowpeak Mansion contains 10 gold rupees, aka 3,000 rupees.
Yep. So unless you have the maximum wallet upgrade of 20,000, you're not getting them. It's pretty exclusive.
Christian, you're a dumbass. So, Dylan, what do you think actually is in the fourth?
I'm gonna guess
chest?
a heart piece because that's the most likely. Either
your
that or a small key.
Is that your final answer? Which one is your final answer?
Yeah, which one?
Small key is the most likely, so I'm gonna go with a small key.
I don't fucking know what it is.
Yeah, I hate you so fucking
Why would
much.
I fucking know that?
I don't know. You asked.
Okay, so what? Okay, so the dungeon is the Snowpeak Mansion.
Oh,
So
Dylan,
okay,
for the love
it's
of God,
so bad.
please stop
I'm
drinking.
sorry. I
wanna-
don't want to be sober right now. I'm so sorry.
I know.
Either
It's so
either
fun.
you suffer in silence, or
I'm
you stop
trying.
drinking.
These are non-voluntary sounds.
just
If alcohol's literally making you go, then maybe you shouldn't be
No.
drinking it. Maybe it's
Keep drinking it.
expired.
Keep drinking it.
You don't fucking understand, Christian. Okay, you and
Yes.
your virgin kidney. You don't fucking get it.
Virgin kid.
Or is
They're
it
both
spleen?
virgins. I have
Spleen
two
or
of
kidney
them.
is the one that. Oh no, it's the liver, isn't it?
Yes, it is the liver. You're right.
It's the liver. I'm right.
No, it's the colon. It's the colon. It's the colon.
Incorrect.
No, it's the pancreas. It's the pancreas. It's the pancreas.
It's not the pancreas because the pancreas.
No, it's the gallbladder. It's the
creates
gallbladder. It's the
insulin.
gallbladder. It's the gallbladder. It's the gallbladder.
Dylan, then drink it like shots, so you don't let it touch your tongue.
Yes,
I
just
am.
waterfall it right so it touches your uvula.
But I just burp it back up. Oh.
Yeah. So okay, so
So it's
Snowpeak
Snowpeak
Mansion.
Mansion. It's a
Yeah.
shitty,
Manor.
rundown mansion,
Snowpeak
but I wouldn't
Manor.
mind living
Snowpeak
there.
Manor, not mansion.
Snowpeak Manor.
I wouldn't mind living there. Would you guys live there?
I don't know. It'd be scary.
Maybe in its heyday.
In its heyday, absolutely. It reminds me of the fucking Shining Mansion. But in the game, it's filled with fucking terrifying creatures that would kill me in 1 second. So I probably wouldn't live there. But if it were like,
They're not that scary. They're just like they're just ice creatures, more or less.
yeah, but they throw massive icicles.
Yeah, you just block it.
And if I get touched by one of those little ice guys on the sliding across the ground, then I would be frozen into a block of ice. And in video game world, you can survive that, but in real world, you don't survive that. Your heart stops instantly. So I don't want to live there. Okay?
Is that your final answer?
No, I can't. I do. I gotta be honest. I do want to live there. It'd be so cool. I love the music here. Yo, da, da, da. That's not even. What is the music?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I think you were on it. The music's pretty good. I prefer like the actual like Snowpeak Mountain music.
Yeah, the creepy like snowy
kind of
jingle
mysterious.
bells. Yeah.
But yeah, the actual mansion theme was nice. And so you get in there and you find Yeto is making delicious soup, and his bitch dumb wife, who I hate, Yeta, is sick. And you find out that the mirror is in this place, but the stupid creature can't remember where it is. So she leads you on a big wild goose chase.
No, hold on. She doesn't. She knows where the mirror is. She doesn't know where the key to the room to get into the mirror is, but she thinks she does.
But unfortunately she's stupid, so she doesn't remember.
She's not stupid. She's delirious from being sick. Come on.
She's stupid.
She's not stupid. She's so attractive.
She's a little stupid. She's a literal fucking decorated egg.
She is a literal fucking decorated egg. I will give you that.
Does she have arms? Does she have arms canonically?
Yes. She's wearing a big sweater.
Then why doesn't her
Can you
arms
prove
ever
that?
come out?
Because
Yeah.
she's cold.
Okay, she's literally right next to a blazing fire.
She has a fever. Don't tell me you
She
don't have
has
fever.
a
she's
fur
extra
coat.
Oh, you guys just have no empathy.
I don't. Honestly, my empathy goes away with the way these people look in this game. I have no empathy for these creatures.
They're not real things. Well, these are Yetis. What about Yeto? He spared you as a wolf. You have to have some empathy for him.
I like Yeto because he's making bomb-ass soup.
He is making superb soup by the end. God, I love this dungeon. Oh! This is my favorite dungeon in this game, I guarantee it.
So the first little bit is you get sent off. You gotta solve a really easy ice block puzzle. The first one's really easy.
Mm-hmm.
That may change in the future. We'll see.
I guarantee you that there are no more ice block puzzles in this dungeon from that point on in the first one.
Well, then you'd be a big fat liar.
I am lying.
So you solve the first ice block puzzle. You gain entry to a room. I'll be honest. I don't remember all the little details in between. All I know is that at the
You know
end,
what sounds really good right now? Marionberry yogurt. I am so... Please
Marionberry.
continue. It's so good. It tastes kind of like blueberries and blackberries mixed.
Isn't
It's
that
so
what Marionberry is? What's the berry that's like black and blueberries together? Is that Marionberry?
Black and blueberry. That's literally, quite literally what I just said.
Yeah, I know, but there's a
So,
berry
yes.
that's called that. Is that what Marionberry is?
I believe so.
Okay.
What do you guys think about elderberry?
I have never had it before. I'm scared to try it because I'm scared of trying new things.
Isn't
but-
elderberry like a euphemism for balls?
No.
I mean, I could see how it could be, but
It could be.
but I mean, like you could say, the family raspberries. Like you could use that for anything, really.
Wow.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, well, elderberries are they're really good for your immune system. Like
Do you like-
really good.
Use like cranberry juice.
I'm allergic to cranberries for some reason.
I only
You're
like
allergic
it
to
when
everything.
it's mixed with vodka. That's all I can say.
I love drinking just straight up cranberry juice.
See, I don't think I've ever had cranberries or cranberry juice in my life, but for
Well, yeah, 'cause
some
you're
reason
allergic to
I'm
it.
allergic to it.
Well, that's probably why you've never had them.
Well, I mean, I didn't know until like 4 years ago, but like up until that point, I never had any, and then for some reason, I can never have any. I don't get it.
That sucks. Your life is hell.
I'm here
Okay.
just to suffer.
So I just want to say about the structure of this dungeon, Snowpeak Rulers, Snowpeak, what is it? Manor?
Manner.
Is
Snowpeak rulers. Yeah, nice.
is you get like a waypoint, like it's fucking Skyrim. Like you get told exactly where to go in the dungeon, but it's not like like obvious. She tells you it's where the boss key is, but she's wrong.
Because
And
she's
I think
stupid.
she has a fever. She's delirious. Oh my
And that
fucking
makes her
God.
stupid. Yeah.
She isn't stupid. She's being made stupid by her horrible affliction that she can't get over. And you guys have
A
no
fever.
fucking souls.
A literal fever does not make you
Yes, it does.
lose
I have,
the amount of IQ that she lost.
Okay, it's not.
Even-
She didn't lose IQ. She lost like memory. She can't remember
You-
where. key
Which is directly tied to... In IQ tests, they give you a memory test because memory is directly tied to IQ.
Is it?
And
well,
you,
it
you
is.
talk to her later once you've completed the dungeon. She's still stupid.
Yes.
No, she's
Yes.
not stupid.
Yes.
She
She's
just
still
doesn't have-
stupid.
She doesn't have a good grasp on English.
She's a
definitely
stupid fucking egg, and she doesn't...
If you
I
talk
ju-
to her in Yeti, then she'd probably be very intelligent. She'd probably be very well spoken in Yeti language.
Well smoking.
well
Well smoking indeed.
But anyways, so you have to. I don't remember gaining the first two items from the chests that are wrong.
It was a
because-
pumpkin and a cheese.
The cheese that I mentioned way back.
The
The
cylindrical
cheese.
cheese.
God, I love that cheese. It looks so good.
It does look pretty good, actually.
Mm.
And
You give it to Yeto, and he upgrades your soup.
then
Oh, I
shoves
love
you to
that.
the ground.
Can we just talk about? Okay, I love those two little rooms that are they're like warmth. They feel like they're filled with warmth from the fire. The music changes to a little more like upbeat and what's the word? Welcoming. It's like there's different instruments used. Yeto's cooking stew. His soup's on. You give him a pumpkin, makes it better. Which would that make it? That wouldn't make it taste better. Just put a full fucking pumpkin in it. Well, maybe it would, as long as you didn't get the pumpkin in your bowl.
Yeah.
the
Although I don't think
cheese-
just dropping cheese in either would make it.
Are you
better.
fucking kidding me?
I think
of
it
course
would.
it would.
Yeah.
Well, have
cheese-
you guys had fish and cheese and pumpkin?
Yes.
Yeah, it's fucking
Oh,
good.
not and pumpkin, but fish
Not-
and cheese I have had.
Yeah.
I love all three of those ingredients. I bet
Gouda
that-
and salmon is literally
Also-
the slappingest slapping
Yes.
like
I actually,
combination.
I actually agree. I think I've had that exact combo. It's actually good.
It's so good.
I love cheese, dude. Also, it's fun. I think it's funny how he chops the fish's head off and puts only the head in the soup. He just leaves the big body. I think that's funny. It's a nice
that
little
nice
touch.
eyeball flavor.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
brain.
Just kind of more proof that they're both kind of stupid.
They just eat differently than humans. You guys are so judgmental.
Who eats bone?
Yetis!
That's not healthy. In most Yeti-related media, you see they leave the skeleton behind.
You're so stupid.
Yeti-related media.
Yeti-related media is equal. It's all fiction. Just like this. You guys are basing your opinions on fictional creatures. They could have maybe they only eat bones. Maybe they leave all the meat. You don't know!
You're the only one here blowing a gasket, bud, so I don't...
Oh,
yeah, why are you getting so worked up, bro?
Because you guys are fucking being ready yacists.
Well, they're not real, dude. They're pieces of fiction, so
then why do you guys call them dumb? You don't know how their bodies or minds work.
Popping a blood vessel, home slice.
The only blood vessel popping is the fucking grumpworm spruing from my back.
They actually grow inside your rectum. Yeah. Yeah, if you have... that's a whole nother thing.
That is like extreme prolapsed ass right there, if it's all the way to your back.
Prolapse means it's outside of your body, Christian.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's just like, Harper's just sitting in like his own asshole right now. It's like a beanbag chair.
I'm sitting there. Sometimes when I'm pooping, it falls out and I like get lifted up off the toilet seat.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, wow.
You guys get mad at me for my dangly balls.
Sometimes, oh yeah, Christian's balls are really long. Sometimes my prolapsed ass falls out and I flush without realizing, and then I get sucked into the toilet.
It makes like a noise.
Yeah.
It's just.
Sometimes when he's vacuuming, like his prolapsed ass slips out between his shorts and he's caught in the vacuum.
Goes right up the tube. I'm like, oh yeah. You guys are laughing.
Remember when you did get like a boil on your ass?
Yes, I had to go to a fucking doctor.
God!
They numbed my ass and put it in like they cut it open. It was really bad.
So funny.
It wasn't a boil. It was a cyst.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, and I got a second one later, but that one I drained myself.
Oh yeah, your mom
your mom had to help once.
Yeah, no. Here's the story: is I couldn't even sit in school. I was like, oh fuck, like life was hell. And then I was like, I went up to my sister or my cousin actually, and was like, hey, my cousin was living with me at the time, and I was like, hey, look at my ass. This thing really hurts. And he was like, holy fuck, and he went and got my mom because it looked really bad. This is when I was like 17 or 18. Yeah.
I remember that too. It was like we were like hanging out like on New Year's, and you were like trying to sit down. You were like, why the fuck does my ass hurt?
Yeah, I could not sit anywhere. I had to sit on my leg in class. It sucked. It was fun though. That's funny. I can't believe you remember. I was like, oh.
I would have 10 out of 10 would have ass related problem again.
Yeah, I had another one on my armpit too. I would drain it every morning in the shower. It hurt so bad.
Ew.
Anyway.
Ouch.
So, okay. Enough jokes. Let's talk about the fucking dungeon. We've been talking for 40 minutes, and 20 of those are actually about Twilight Princess.
I'll be honest, the only thing I remember is the second ice block puzzle, because that piece of shit puzzle.
Okay. Well, okay.
That is the only thing I can clearly remember from that. I'll be honest, I was really enjoying it until I got to that point, and my entire opinion was almost ruined by that single puzzle.
Why? Because it was too hard for your chump brain?
Yes!
Yes, he admits it.
I watched Dylan complete it, and he also had a hard time.
Yeah, he struggled too.
How long did it take you?
It took me 10 minutes. It took you 30.
How long? You have the footage. How long did it take you?
Well, I gave up halfway through, and it just left my GameCube, and just stopped playing because I was just like, I need food. I can't think. So the footage is longer than what it actually took, but it probably took me at least 20 to 25 minutes to finally get it. Because this is what would happen. It's I would figure it out, but then I wouldn't move the right block, so then I have to completely reset to get it to work, and it was just. It's if I was playing Breath of the Wild, I could have solved that puzzle 16 different ways. I could have had a blast. It would have been fun.
That's. Oh,
it's
I
good,
guess that's
but
fair.
it's no Breath of the Wild. Eh.
Yeah.
Dylan, you can't say you don't agree that like it would have been more fun in Breath of the Wild.
I don't agree with that. In
The
Breath of the Wild,
freedom you get in that
I don't think
game to
that's-
solve shit the way you want is.
I don't think
why
that's
it's
always
good.
better. I like that it's hard. You have to like think of the one solution, and it's more satisfying.
I
don't know.
like finding my own solution.
In an ice block puzzle, in the instance of this ice block puzzle, if you could just like drop a sword on it to weigh the switch down, it wouldn't be even close to as cool.
It would be cool though, because you could be like, yeah, I just outgamed the dumb game. Haha.
But the programmers programmed it in that you could drop a sword on the Switch, so technically you're not outgaming anybody.
Yeah.
I'm outgaming the guy who developed the puzzle, because he was probably like, oh, they're only going to solve it this one way. And then I come in, I thrust my balls onto his desk and go, sign this. And he'll be like, why am I signing your testicle? And I'll say, because you just got owned. And then I'll slap him in the nut, I'll slap my nuts in his chin. And then I'll drop a weapon on the Switch and move ahead and have fun.
Yeah, when you put it like that, it does sound pretty fun. But I agree. It's cool that Breath of the Wild you have freedom. Like I like that you can do the stupid like move your gamepad or move your gyroscope puzzles. I like that you can just flip them upside down. Like there's no way they didn't find that in development, but they're like, you know what? It'll be cool. People will figure this out. Some people won't, some people will, and we're just gonna let that happen. And that is cool. But I think it's not automatically better. I think that having one solution and making it like a challenge truly to get through makes it more like it makes it satisfying, because when you finally figure it out, it's like, oh, there we go, dude. My brain fucking completed. The puzzles all fit together, and now I feel like a genius. I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily better or worse than either game, but I say that as someone who is one of the smartest people alive. So
okay. I don't know, like I can appreciate a difficult puzzle, but that one just took way. It
Hold
was
on,
like
I'm trying to think.
If your blocks
This
like weren't in
is
exactly the right position, you got
the
screwed.
same man who took off his glasses while we were filming a video.
I was kidding.
What happened? Did you step on them?
I didn't take them off. They fell off while I was running.
Oh, so
yeah,
the glasses that you've had for your entire life,
No,
you were not smart enough
those
to
poorly
realize
fit.
that they were slipping off of your face, and they fell onto the ground and shattered.
Christian can vouch. I always used to have to push up those glasses because they didn't fit correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, Christian?
You did?
See? He agrees with me.
Oh
Christian
yeah, Harper's glasses got run over by a car.
Yeah.
that
Listen.
that
was
his
a good
cousin
day.
was driving, and
That was a
in.
good day.
That's you could watch. There's a video about that.
It's on. It's
Oh my
on.
god, we still have that video, don't we?
It's on
It's
my
on.
channel.
Yeah, it's on Harper's channel.
Yeah. I love that video. My parents and I watched it together just like a few weeks ago.
It's a great video.
I
I think
love it.
I think I spelled Dylan's name wrong.
Yeah,
You spelled
Paige
Paige wrong, I think.
You put an I in it.
Yeah, that's such a fucking rookie mistake.
Well, I was thinking of another person who has the same last name but spelled that way.
Yeah.
What was that video called?
Litterbug.
Right.
That is
Just go to my
a great
channel. It's the first one I
video.
uploaded. Well, yeah, I love that video. But fuck you for bringing it up.
Yeah, Harper had to wear prescription sunglasses to school for quite a while.
I got yelled at by my gym teacher. He was like, "Take those goddamn sunglasses off." And I was like, "I need these to see because they're the only glasses I have." And he was like, "Okay." That guy was a douche.
Okay.
Who was it?
I remember I once wanted to wear sunglasses. Okay, I remember I developed a thing at the end of middle school. I would always wear sunglasses, and then
Cool.
it got quickly stamped out of me in freshman year. But because like I wore sunglasses to, like the first day of school, and they were like, "Are your eyes okay?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they were like, "Take them off." And I was like, well, "Fuck you." So I took them off. But I remember one time
Assholes.
I really wanted to wear sunglasses, so I lied to like my really, I mean, cause she was nice, but she had her days. My biology teacher, she was she was having one of her bitchy days, and
Damn.
I was like, she like straight up yelled at me in the front of the whole class, like, "Take those off!" And I said, my eyes aren't working. And she was like, oh, I didn't recognize what kind of sunglasses they were.
Harper, why can I never find your YouTube channel?
It's literally my name.
I know. I'm looking up Harper Workman, and I cannot find
No,
anything.
it's not Harper Workman. It's just Harper.
I tried that as well, and there is nothing to be found.
Search Harper Litterbug.
That might work. But okay, the best part of my story though is that the sunglasses I was wearing, they were sunglasses I got from like a dollar store, and they were spy glasses. So they had mirrors on either side of like the lens, so I could look and see who was behind me.
That's dope.
God. That's actually really fucking smart.
I want those.
So I wore those, and I said that those were like medically prescribed for like eye surgery or whatever. My eyes got dilated, and she believed me.
Cool. Well, what is she gonna call you out and be like, give me those fucking, like, what if you're blind? That'd be fucked up.
I'm blind. She steals my glasses. I mean, I couldn't really fight back, could I?
It's like the classic cheating strategy where you write your notes like up on your thigh underneath your shorts, and it's like, how are you gonna check? Teach. How are you gonna prove I got notes up there? Teach.
Dylan B. Page.
All right, guys. All right.
With an I.
We gotta talk about the game.
That's true. This has been.
We
might not even be able to title this episode "Twilight Princess." We might have to title it "Personal Stories with
For real.
the Boys."
I think it's more not Twilight Princess than it is Twilight Princess.
Anyway,
this is my favorite dungeon. This is my favorite.
Okay, then talk about it.
Lead the conversation. Then I don't remember it.
Okay, I will. God fucking damn it! Fucking God! Okay!
Speak, dumbass.
So,
did you say geeked on?
I said speak,
you
dumbass?
said speak. God, Christian, you always do this!
God, fucking Yetta.
I got earwax. I can't hear.
So, okay. In conclusion...
Gotta let the cows in.
Look at gas.
I love this dungeon. I love the atmosphere. I love how it's so fucking cool.
Tell us everything, detail.
Everything? You want me to talk about everything?
Everything, because I honestly don't have much input because I kind of forgot this dungeon already.
I just think it's fun. I think it's cool. I really like the mansion setting up in the mountains. I think it's cool how like it's a rundown mansion that's old and full of people that used to live there. And there's paintings everywhere you can look at, and there's all sorts of like decrepit furniture. And there's 2 Yetis that live there, but they're the only people, and they don't really take good care of it. And I think it's funny that my 2 favorite dungeons, the Forest Temple in this game and the Snowpeak Mansion in this game, are actually Forest Temple from Ocarina of Time. They're both like old rundown mansions that have been overgrown. In Ocarina of Time, it's by vines and leaves and foliage, and in this game, it's snow. I really like this dungeon. I really like ice block puzzles. I think both of them are fun and engaging, and I had no trouble with them because I'm not stupid like you, Christian. I also think that the ball and chain is one of the cooler items in the game. I wish it got more use. I think the mini boss is really fun. I think everything about this dungeon is like it was made for me. And also people say it's linear because you have to like follow waypoints, but I don't even think it's that linear. I think it's actually really interconnected. It's way less linear than the Goron Mines. Maybe even the Forest Temple.
May I interject?
No.
Go ahead.
No, he's on a roll.
I'm interjecting because there is something that I do think is really cool. I like how when you're in like the main room, if you look down, like you can see all the way through the floor.
Oh, like the first room, like where where there's ice underneath the tiles.
Yeah, what? there's the ice, like you can see like the floor's broken. You can look down, there's all ice.
Whoa.
You can like look down and like it's just like an abyss of white. It's like the whole floor is completely broken out.
I'm gonna run back and go look at that. I want to see what you're talking about. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, like if you just look down, it's just like pure white all the way down. So I'm assuming like we're like on a cliff, and this house is like gonna cave in on itself any day now.
Yeah, well probably. Those Yetis are fucked.
Yeah, they're gonna die.
Also, another thing, I think the heart pieces and all the other dungeons, the heart pieces, not to be assholes, because I know you guys didn't find all of them, but they're not that hard to find.
I found both of them.
Yeah, in this one you did. No, I know. In this one you did, but I think in all the other ones they're pretty easy to find. Like if you look at the map and look for every chest and stuff, it's not that difficult to find them all. But in this one, I think they are hard to find, or one of them is. I think it's the first time in any dungeon that you actually have to like think and put it together what to do. Like it's a puzzle to solve, because it's weird how easy the heart pieces are to get in all the other dungeons. But in this one, I think they're actually adequately hidden, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
You literally have to break a floor piece that looks barely any different
Yeah.
than all of the other floor pieces.
Dylan figured this out in 1 millisecond, but all the years I played this game, I never saw that cracked floor on the ground, which I'm sure footage of is being shown. Maybe Christian just running over it without noticing.
That's probably what it'll be, because I didn't notice until Dylan solved it.
I can give you my footage of getting the piece of art down there, but if you need it. But I didn't know that was there until I read a guide, and then I think it's cool that there's actually like a difficult piece of art to find, and you can see the chest too. Like you see it on the map, and in the opening room in the entrance, there's a little off door where you can see a chest, and then it's like, how do I get to that? I can't get to that yet. And if you don't find that breakable floor, then that's just there the entire dungeon. So it's like a clue, like, okay, I'm missing something here. So you can put it together, and Dylan did put it together because he's a smart dude, and he figured it out. I'm not very smart, so I didn't figure it out. And Christian, I won't insult you.
You won't speak to my intelligence.
Yeah, I won't say anything about your IQ.
The ice block puzzle did that for him.
Yeah, him talking about the ice block puzzle said all that I could possibly say.
I hate you both.
I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Okay, so you get led on a goose chase.
Goose shake. Yep.
You
Yeah,
you get ingredients for soup. The soup's good.
Oh, that's another thing I love is the soup. I love how it upgrades throughout. I really like that. It's fun. I think it's just like a little like charming, like it's like a genuine moment of charm and like fun that the rest of this game it doesn't have much of. I don't know. I really like it.
I wanna try that soup.
Yeah, I bet it's kind of good. It says it's superb.
That's true. I'm sure the cheese really put it together.
Yeah, I bet, dude. I really bet. I think that's exactly what it needed. I still have that soup in my playthrough. I'm gonna drink it like in the final boss.
I think I already drank mine? I don't remember.
I saw my milk. I got that milk from the first one.
So, how'd you guys feel about the cannons and that whole thing?
Oh, yeah.
They were good, but they didn't overstay their welcome.
I agree.
Definitely would have gotten annoyed with them if there were more of them, but there weren't.
There's only like 3 of them,
Yeah.
right? Or 4 of them that you have to use.
You had to use them like 3 or 4 times at max.
Yeah. And then like you get the ball and chain, which does the same thing as the cannons, but then there's still 1 that you need to use, or 2 that you need to use that like the ball and chain can't quite reach. I like those cannons. They're interesting.
I remember when I first encountered them, I was like, oh, I just gotta put a bomb in and it will like launch the bomb. And that will be like what the puzzle is. But then it was like, nope, this isn't Breath of the Wild with like the bomb launching cannons. I gotta find something to shoot them.
Yeah, and they show up on the map if you have the compass, which is it's nice. It's helpful.
Yeah, I agree. They didn't hang out for too long, but yeah, I gotta say I love the ball and chain, or as I called it, the old marriage item.
I didn't get that. You said that, I was like, I don't understand, but then
it took me a second too.
That's really clever. Yeah, I love the ball and chain. I love the boss fight where you get it too. He can be one shot by the mortal draw. Speaking of the mortal draw, we haven't spoken.
We're speaking of it now.
We're speaking of it now. The mortal draw, which is the most recent wolf move you get by the. Well, actually,
no, it's not the most recent.
No, yeah, because you can get the jump strike from the. Yeah, but the 5th one you get, the mortal draw, you don't lock on. You have your sword sheathed, and you do like a spin cut. It does tons of damage, and against this specific mini boss, it's a one shot, which is really cool. I love it. I love that move. I love the mini boss. It's really fun. I love the room you're in. It's really scary. Like you can kind of sense that something fucked up's gonna happen in there once you get in. You see these creepy statues. And I think it's really cool. And I love also how the ball and chain is just on the ground. Like it's not in a chest. It's just, you just get the weapon he was using. Oh, it's so cool, man. I love this dungeon so much.
I do really like the item. It's fun to use, and it's fun to just shatter all of the enemies in one hit with that thing.
It's amazing. And it's cool.
Wonderful.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
So you finally get the boss key.
Yes, so she leads you the wrong direction twice, but she finally tells you the right way on the 3rd attempt.
She gains an IQ point.
She's like, oh shit, sorry, it's actually here. And then you go get it. You come out of the room, you get it, and she's standing creepily right outside the door, which made me jump.
Scared me as well.
To be honest, yeah.
God damn.
It's like she's just right there.
Made me mad. I didn't get scared. I was just like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah, I thought your ass was sick, laid up in bed. You could have been walking around with me the whole time. Yeah, maybe she's an asshole. But, yes, then she's like, and you're like, luckily right next to where you have to use the key. And you're like, alright. And I went and grabbed more soup, because I forgot to get some. But I know that if you like, go up to the door, you have to wait for her slow ass to walk up the ramp. Which is kind of lame. But yeah,
not really.
You unlock the door and she
walks up it.
Yeah, well, she hurries up. You don't have to like wait for her to get there first.
You can open it, but then you have to watch her walk up the ramp in the cutscene.
Oh, true. Yeah.
It's not that long though.
It's kind of long. Fuck you. But I just think it's interesting. Okay.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, she sucks. She's fuck her. I hate her.
Role reversal. Well, I just think it's interesting because I went and ran and grabbed soup instead of going up to the door, and I didn't have to watch that cutscene. She was just waiting right outside the door.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was cool. I was like, oh, man. Because I saw it when I watched you play it, and I was like, oh, yeah, this cutscene. I didn't see this, because she's just standing right there when I got back.
Weird.
So if you actually do wait, like, physically in the game for her to get up there and then hit A on the door, then you don't have to watch the cutscene.
That's cool.
That is cool. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so then we're here at the end. I feel like I didn't really say enough about the dungeon. I wish I had my notes so I could... Because I had
Well, I mean, it's not a super complicated dungeon, really.
No, not
with
really.
the exception, for me at least, with the exception of the ice block puzzle, it is fairly straightforward in a lot of ways.
Yeah, that's true. It's not really that complicated. It's definitely not that hard, except for that one ice block puzzle. You're right. But it's
and it's not very long either. Like you can get to the chests pretty quickly.
Yeah, I powered through that bitch in like an hour.
Definitely, probably one of the shorter ones. Arbiter's Ground and this one were both pretty short.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I think the atmosphere and like the item and the bosses and everything. I think it really works together really well. And I love the fucking Yetis. I think they're cool. So yeah, speaking of the boss.
Okay, this is something I have that I kind of question. Why? So they enter the big room, which is a gorgeous room.
Yes,
a gorgeous master bedroom. And like you just see the piece of the Twilight mirror just chilling on the wall. If I was Link, I would have run up, taken that bitch, and pieced out immediately.
Well, that's stealing.
That's the smart thing. But yeah, he's a guest.
Mean.
I mean,
he's a hero, dude. He's not gonna go theft from some poor armless Yeti. Nice.
Excuse me, stealing is heroic.
Yeah.
That's true, actually.
Only if you're Robin Hood.
Not from like small, like not from little people like the Yeti, like not from just like moment to moment people.
Well, like they know you're there for the mirror,
That's
so
true.
like they're basically like, yeah, you can take it. Like they basically say, yeah, go ahead. But Link takes his time, and the dumb bitch walks up, and she's gazing at her ugly ass hamster teeth.
Her face
in the
is
mirror.
cute.
She's cute.
I hate her. I hate her.
Her face is cute.
I despise every element of her. Yeto, I like. Yeta, I hate.
She's cool.
I hate her. I have zero empathy for her. But so basically, you go. She's looking at herself. She's giving herself a big fat head, talking about how pretty she is.
No, she's talking about how pretty the mirror is.
No, I'm pretty sure she was talking about herself because she was like so pretty, so pretty. Because like
I think she's talking about the mirror.
No, because like when you like to fast forward a little bit, when she's talking to Yeto, she's like, but so pretty, and he's like, if you need to look pretty, look in my eyes. I think she was talking about herself. She was like, oh, I'm so pretty, because I thought it was kind of like the Twilight mirror was kind of like corrupting her.
Yeah, definitely.
Which it does.
It definitely does.
By making her look by making her look pretty, or in her opinion, pretty.
Maybe that actually would be interesting. I never interpreted it that way, but maybe you're right. So yeah, well, speaking of that cutscene, I've said it many times throughout this playthrough, but this is the ultimate example. Well, actually, this and the cutscene where like Ilya and Link kill each other. This scared the fuck out of me as a kid. When she spins her head around, she's like, "Nothing, mirror!" It's fucking scary as fucked me as a little kid. I like could not play this boss. I remember like pausing and being like the boss was too scary to fight.
You had to go crying.
Yeah, because it's like the cutscene is fucking scary. It's like a jump scare. But
It is.
that aside, how did you guys feel about this boss? Because
I liked it.
I really enjoyed it.
Me too. I really liked it. I really liked the music. The music is kind of what sold it for me, and the boss arena.
The arena looks beautiful. I love the ice floor. I really like this boss. I think it's cool that my favorite dungeon has maybe my favorite boss. I think Star-Lord I like a little more, but this one's still fun.
Yeah, I did. I really liked the boss. Also, it was nice to hit that dumb bitch in her face.
I'm sure that was cathartic.
It was very cathartic after being led around for cheese and pumpkins.
Cheese, 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 cheese. Go on. Cheese, 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 cheese.
It was really cool, like the first phase, how you have to like watch Link's reflection in the ice to see when the attacks are coming from. I loved that.
I really like that. It's actually the second time that's shown up in the series, but I won't spoil when it comes. I already kind of did in a private call, but I won't say it. When that also crops up in another Zelda game.
The boss can be a little tricky if you can't quite land your ball and chain shots.
Yeah, it ain't so easy. I don't think you're in any danger of dying, but...
No, not really. Especially if you got your trusty soup.
Yeah. Dylan, I watched you fight it. Did you have a good time?
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think it's
nice.
Relatively easy if you count the number of things that are going to fall on you, because what I did is I counted each like thing that she was going to have crashed out on you, and I turned around as soon as the last one started falling.
That's smart.
And that made it a lot easier.
I did not have the presence of mind to do that.
Yeah, I was just like, fuck, it's gonna squish me, I gotta run!
Yeah, exactly. I was not thinking of numbers and counting at that moment.
Run! Yeah. Run!
Run!
You ever think, like, when Midna, because like she's like coherent in like Link's shadow. Do you think like she's watching this shit go down and she's like,
just like, oh, you stupid bitch. Yeah.
She's sweating. She's like, shit. Ah, that's gonna hurt.
I never thought about that. That's probably true. Like if she's in the shadows, she's like looking up at the ceiling at all times. So it's like they're about to crash on her. It's probably scary as fuck.
She's like, ah. Yeah, I loved the music. Probably my favorite boss theme. So far.
Yeah, and like I think after you hit her for the second time, the song I always sing on this, starts coming in. Oh, it's so good, dude. The boss is so fun, man. I loved this dungeon from start to finish. I'm glad that my memory of it held up. It was really definitely my favorite so far.
I don't know if I call it my favorite, just because, again, that ice block puzzle really, really damaged my opinion of it.
Let's give it a rating.
Let's give it a rating. Well, one more thing I want to say.
Oh.
I mentioned this to you guys earlier, there is a secret cave in Hyrule Field that has 3 more ice block puzzles. I'd say we all go for it and do it. Come on.
Jesus.
Come on, it'll be fun.
Are they harder than this one?
Yes. So, okay, how would you guys rate this dungeon? I'll go last.
Dylan, you go first.
No,
yes.
Christian, you go first.
No, Dylan, you. I need time.
Coward, pussy,
just
bitch. All right,
shut like
Wait.
Yeto's gotta cultivate the soup, I gotta cultivate my brain.
What's left of it, at least.
Okay, wait. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 5. Whoever gets closer has to go first. Go.
3.
That's like the middle, Dylan.
I know. That makes you have to choose.
5.
It's 4. Shit.
Yeah. See.
You guys have to say it at the same time. Okay, no. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 6. I'm thinking of a number between. Yeah, 1 and 10. 1 and 10. 1 and 10. Go ahead.
5.
Okay, so if I had to rate the dungeon, I'd probably
No, don't break the rules.
No. Say a number.
Christian.
Say a number.
Maybe like a 6.
No, you gave it a 6?
I think I'd have to give it a 6 because one thing we didn't talk about was like the ice wolves were super annoying.
Oh,
That's true.
yeah.
Those
But you could
guys-
just ignore them.
Those guys wouldn't fuck off.
Just leave them alone. No, a 6, please reconsider.
6.5.
I'll do anything.
Anything.
I'd have to give it a 6.5 primarily for I did like the mansion itself. And I did like the boss fight, but the stuff in between, it just wasn't my jam. Primarily because of that ice puzzle. That was just really frustrating.
Damn.
So 6.5, maybe a 7.
That's sad. Alright. Well, if that's how you really feel, I guess I can't change I can't change your brain without...
And I would have given it like a 9 if it wasn't for that puzzle really stumping me.
puzzle. Oh.
Don't, you had trouble with it too. I fucking watched.
Yeah, it didn't take me 30 minutes though.
It took you
29.
about half that time though.
Yeah, exactly. That's half better than you.
Dylan, what would you rate this dungeon?
I'd give it a good 8, I'd say. I'm a big fan of ice themes. I am a big fan of ice in general. I was very fond of this experience as a whole.
I agree. I think it's a nice dungeon.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, ditto.
There's no better one in the game.
I really, really,
I guess-
really wish you
wait.
would stop.
You know,
Christian, please don't pile on.
Maybe I should have said Jesus iced. High five.
Oh. Let's go.
Oh, clap sync.
I was behind you by like a few seconds.
The podcast starts now.
That'd be fun. You want to redo it all?
No. God, please no.
Alright, Harper, what's your rating? 10 out of 10?
I'd give it like a 9.5. I don't want to get... I like maybe a 9. I love this so much. I can't say like a 10 because, yeah, those wolves are annoying and there's some... Like the snow, you can't walk through.
Oh my
It's a
god,
little-
the deep snow is so fucking
a
annoying.
little frustrating. But just because I feel like if I really thought about it, I'd probably think of stuff that I didn't like. But right now, I can't stop gushing. I really enjoy this place. I think it's probably what solidifies Twilight Princess as one of my favorite games in the series. So I would say I'll give it like a 9.5. I love this place. Snowpeak, 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 Snowpeak.
And if you want to get back to Snowpeak, you have to do the snowboarding minigame again.
Yeah, you
Or you
do.
can just teleport.
No, you
No,
can't.
you can't teleport to the manor.
Wait, really? I swear to God that there was... Oh,
No.
no, you're right. It's right there on the top of...
Right at the top.
Right.
But you get a heart piece for doing the snowboarding minigame again. So
Oh, truly? Really?
yeah, you do a race to the Yetis.
Oh.
I beat him. I beat Yero.
Did you beat Yetta?
I don't think I challenged her because I
She's
went
the
back
faster one.
just to pick up the heart piece I missed. So
Isn't the music cool when you're going down the mountain again?
I remember like it was a beep. A beep. It was a beep.
It was
But I
a
don't-
beep.
I don't know, something about this game. I think I do kind of see why people kind of rag on the soundtrack because like I don't know, like a lot of the tracks are good, but I just don't remember them.
That's weird, because I feel the opposite. I used to feel that way, but this playthrough has really opened my eyes to all the great songs in this game. Ugh.
Maybe they're just not like played enough because I mean like in Ocarina of Time they bang you over the damn head with a Zelda.
Yeah.
guitar.
That's true. There are a lot more songs in this game. Maybe that's the only issue. And
Yeah,
there's some songs. There's some songs these days as an adult where I listen to them and I'll be like, I need this song to fucking like the Hyrule Castle town song from Ocarina of Time is fucking grating on my ears these days. I hate
That is pretty awful.
But this song, this game's Hyrule Castle Town, I really like. And it's like different depending on where you are in the town. Oh, I love this game. Really...
No, that's really cool for it. I like that. I like that a lot. So, yeah, I think
That's
that
it?
about wraps it
That
up
wraps
in
it
a
up.
nice little icy bow.
That's
Nice.
right. Next, we have to retread some old ground to find the next mirror.
This
We
time.
have...
Oh yeah, we gotta go to the. Fuck! Can't believe that. We gotta go back to the Sacred Grove.
Yes. And we have to do a very fun game again.
Oh man,
Once before.
I love that we get to play that again.
I know. You see,
Somehow the
the
world
world
will
will change for me and be so wonderful.
Live life, breathe air.
Breathe air.
I know somehow we're gonna get there. Be so wonderful. And it's so real. I'm telling you, just I feel so. Wake up the members of my nation. It's that time to be. There's no chance unless you take one. Now it's time to see the brighter side of every situation. Some things are meant to be, so give me your best and leave the rest to me. Just leave it on me.
Just leave it on me.
Just leave it on me.
Thank you guys for watching the No Girls Allowed podcast. This has been the name the
Yes.
entire time.
I never thought a different name.
There hasn't been one. No diverting timelines here.
Yeah, no Wind Waker song sneaking into this timeline.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up already.
What?
Alright, we'll see you in the next one, so goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Sorry we drifted off into so many different topics. Or should I say snow drifted off?
Alright, and we're done.